morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, October 13th, 2021, and it's a Name That Flag kind of a day, Flame. I see you've got your globe out. That is very exciting, but before we get to that, Dragons, let's hear what Pratyasha has to say. Take it away, Pratyasha.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time for the moment of silence.
Outstanding job, Pratyasha, and we can expect some more dragons to be doing the pledge and the moment of silence throughout the fall. And that was great. Nice job, Pratyasha. But Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 7:16 in the morning. It's going to set at 6:33 in the early evening. A little less sun each and every day, but let's not let that get us down, Dragons. Let's have a Name That Flag kind of a Wednesday. And you know we are in the tail end of Hispanic Heritage Month, and we have two flags that we want to show you for the last go-around for Hispanic Heritage Month on this Wednesday. So let's look at this flag. This flag is a country in North America. It has an impact on Hispanic heritage. It is very similar looking to the United States. Maybe the United States had something to do with its history, country's history. That's right, Flame, you've got it. This is Cuba. You might have heard of the country of Cuba, Dragons, and take a look at the flag. You can see that there are three blue lines, and that represents West Cuba, Central Cuba, and East Cuba. That makes sense. It also represents science, virtue, and beauty. And the two white lines represent justice and goodness. And you notice that the triangle, that red triangle, represents the fundamental rights of man. Those rights including freedom, equality, and brotherhood. So that's fun because all the sides of the triangle are the same size. That's neat. And then the star in the middle of the triangle represents freedom and independence. That is really neat. And it's the biggest island. The country itself is the biggest island in the Caribbean and very suspect to hurricanes. They have to be extra careful when they build their homes because they're in the middle of these very warm waters. But let's look at another flag. Let's look at this flag, Dragons. This is a South American country that has a flag, and this flag has a little bit of yellow in it. That's neat. It also has stars. This flag has 8 stars, though. Cuba had only 1 star. But this is you need some help, Flame? That's okay. This is Venezuela. This is Venezuela, Dragons. And these colors in the Venezuelan flag also represent independence, but they also represent courage and riches of the country. The flag features a group of 8 stars, and they represent each of the 8 provinces. That's like states here in the United States. So that's pretty cool. We have 50 stars in the United States flag representing the states. Venezuela has 8 stars representing their provinces. And Venezuela, also a beautiful country, but it has the largest waterfall in the whole world. That highest waterfall in the whole world is called Angel Falls and is located in Canalma National Park in the southern part of Venezuela. Now, Dragons, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. There are no birthdays today. That's why we didn't put birthday box on our agenda. There are no birthdays. That's 5 days in a row with no dragon students with birthdays. We didn't have any Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. Still no dragon birthdays. But the mail persists. And we got to see if there is any mail in our trusty mailbox, Flame. Well, let's check this out. This says, Dear Flame, it's almost Miss Hennessy's birthday. Now, we can't make this up, Dragons. This card really says this. It's almost Miss Hennessy's birthday. I think Miss Hennessy is the best teacher. Miss Hennessy rocks. And she rules. So not only does Miss Hennessy rock, but she rules. That is a dynamic combination. This is from Sarah. Sarah, that is very, very, very thoughtful, and I'm sure Miss Hennessy appreciates that very much. And then this is from Tamara. one of our wonderful kindergartners, and she drew Flame with his fire-breathing pink self shooting away the evil and someone who does not have integrity. Way to go, Tamara. That is outstanding work. And then more fire. We're just on some kind of fiery roll. Isaiah drew this, right? And it looks like some sort of emergency button. And then Flame, right? Flame is very interested in this piece of strawberry cheesecake. That is creative. That is very creative, but it looks like Flame is having self-control because he is honest and trustworthy and doesn't want to take the strawberry cheesecake. There's a joke on the back here, though, Dragons. It says, what did the nacho say to the other nacho? What did the nacho say to the other nacho? Let's see here. It says, answer, nacho business. So if nachos had conversations, they would be very harsh to each other, apparently, Isaiah. That's okay. That's okay. That's cool. That is a neat joke and a wonderful representation of integrity in Flame's world. So don't eat that cheesecake, Flame. But Dragons, we wrote here integrity of the day because we forgot to mention this wonderful plate that is on our news all the time, right? Remember this? This is Miss Maskopoulos' award for unquestionable integrity. And you might have someone in your life that demonstrates unquestionable integrity in everything that they do, right? So when you think of what you've done in the last day, we've learned a little bit about integrity and what it means to be trustworthy and honest. Did you represent yourself with great integrity these last 24 hours? And if you did, good for you. How can you keep it going? And if you need more integrity in your world, take 5 seconds to think when that might take place. You won't regret it, and you'll feel better knowing you're making a difference in someone's life. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Sino. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Dragons, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.